What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on the early access server on MTG Arena. We got some Pioneer Masters early access. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/numot for all your magic card needs. For real, though, let's get a ton of subscribes here for some Pioneer Masters, as I'm going to try to record a bunch of it before the format fully releases to the general public. But yeah, I have no idea what is in this format. I'm going completely in the dark again. I do know it is all reprints or a majority reprints. So from that aspect, I will know the cards, but I don't know what is in. I just know that I should know what they do once we see them. I don't know any of the archetypes or anything. We're going to go in. This is Premier Draft, so it will be best of one. And this is, again, early access. So this is a Wizards-sponsored event. Yeah, we will just have to go in with an open mind and hope we can do some cool stuff. Usually Masters formats are pretty good for limited, surprisingly. Though maybe one that's 100% reprints or close to 100% reprints might be a little bit different. We'll just have to see. Hopefully there's no Writhing Chrysalis type card. But yeah, we'll jump in when our pack fires. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's actually like a regular draft format. For some reason, I had the idea that this was going to be full of rares and mythics, but no, it is your basic. Well, actually, this has 5 uncommons, so play booster experience at any rate. Oath of Nissa are rare. I imagine that's not going to be that good. Yeah, these are all reprints, it looks like so far, so I'm not going to have too much of a hard time distinguishing what's good and what's not. I can see a Tomebound Lich here. I've been always a big fan of that one. 3 mana, 1/3 Death Touch lifelink. Enters or deals combat damage to a player. It gets to loot. Let's see. Surge. That's the double spell effect, right? You or a teammate. Oh, I didn't realize that 2-headed giant surge was a thing. Let's see. Gust of Wind. There's probably some flyer nonsense. Black-white. Looks like we got Guild Gates in this format. Devotion to Green. Yeah, I think I'm just going to first pick Tomebound Lich as what appears to be, to me anyways, the best card, even though it's a 2-color card. Ooh, with a Bident of Thassa. In Limited, I usually like this card quite a bit. Whenever a creature control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card, and then creatures your opponents control attack this turn if able. Boon Satyr, that used to be a rare. I expect in a Masters format, we're going to see a lot of downshifted cards. Oh yeah, Quicken actually, I believe, was also a rare previously. So Bestow is in this format. Blood Tithe Harvester, I'm sure everybody is aware of since it's such a recent and still lasting card in like Standard and whatnot in Modern. Let's see. Cruelty, good removal. Looks like we have the DFCs. Most of these usually were what? Uncommons, right? These are all downshifted to common now, so Pauper fans, I guess, rejoice if these weren't already available in Pauper in some variety. Hexproof on a 1/1, and we've seen some Bestow, so there could be some Boggle type nonsense. Is it safer to take the Cruelty over the Bident of Thassa? Possibly, but I think the upside of Bident is worthwhile. This, though, I would probably want to just pick up a bunch of like blue cards. Oh, Guild Summit is in this. This one's another cool one. And yeah, it looks like with all the Guild Gates in the deck, you can probably draft a pretty sweet Guildgate deck. When it enters, you can tap any number of untapped gates you control, draw a card for each gate tapped this way. Whenever a gate you control enters, draw a card. I kind of want to take that. Oh, Nessian Asp. Fun one from, not Kamigawa, geez. Theros. Nice Theros card. 4/5 reach for 5 with Monstrosity. Turns into an 8/9. Yeah, it looks okay. So not Boggles necessary. Maybe like a heroic style deck. Yeah, I bet you there's a good green-white like target my own creature deck in the format. Embalm is in this. Looks like there's some kind of power 4 or greater theme in red potentially. The Tidebinder Mage is good versus red or green. I'm gonna take the Guild Summit here, 3rd pick. What is that? There's the red. Is it Gates Ablaze? I think it's called. I hope that's in the format. That's the one where it deals X damage to each creature based on the number of gates you control. So if we can build a gate deck in Pioneer Masters, I'd be pretty happy with it. Oath of Jace, draw 3, discard 2. That's not bad. Stab Wound, been reprinted a few different times now. Solid one. Yeah, the Ghostblade Eidolon, definitely some kind of green-white deck. Possess Scab was a Gravedigger, right? 5 mana 3/2 returns an instant sorcery or creature. Yes, nice. And then if this dies, it instead gets exiled. I'm probably just going to take the Cruelty here for the good removal. I think Cruelty is probably better than Stab. I don't know how high I'm supposed to be taking the Guild Gates. We'll have to find out. In fact, I bet you if I go with the Guildgate deck, the Biden of Thassa's not actually going to be that good. Ooh, wasn't this one really good? Yeah, 3 mana, kill a creature or planeswalker, and then it has Awaken of 4. So if you spend, Awaken 4 for 7. If you spend 7 mana on this, you can also make one of your lands a 4/4. Just really solid removal. Renown creatures are that's like the 3rd or 4th Quicken we've seen. Afterlife, Sky Knight was just solid. Yeah, detain a non-land permanent opponent controls. Oh, Dreadbore is now a common. This used to be a rare. Was this downshifted to an uncommon at some point, or did it just go straight from rare to common? Interesting. There's no Guildgate in this pack. Actually, is there a Guildgate supposed to be in every pack? Because if that's the case, somebody took a Guildgate out of that pack. Wow, Dinrova Horror. That's another really good one. 6 mana 4/4 ETB, return a permanent to an opponent's hand, or to its owner's hand, and then that player discards a card. Another Gurmag Angler here. Oh, District Guide is great. 3 mana 2/2 searches for a basic or gate. I don't remember what the Extricator of Sin turns into. Good card. Opal Lake Gatekeepers. If you control 2 or more gates, you may draw a card. Or the Baleful Eidolon. Some decent green stuff here. I guess I'm just going to take the 2 mana 1/1 Death Touch for now, just as like an early blocker. We're probably just going to be going more of a blue-black control deck, would be my guess. We'll see if I can make the Guild Summit work. I might not end up running the Biden of Thassa, depending on. Crypt Incursion. Exile all creatures from target player's graveyard. You gain 3 life for each card exiled this way. That wasn't bad. Oh, Zombie Cutthroat's decent. Oh wait, no, this one was only creatures you control. Never mind, it wasn't like Blood Artist. I guess I should just take the Simic Guildgate here. Enters target player mills 4. Crypt Incursion doesn't seem terrible to me. Dude, gaining like 9+ life could be crazy. Gust of Wind. Let's see. Another Simic Guildgate. Costs 2 less to cast if you control a creature with flying, and then it's a sorcery speed bounce plus card draw. Yeah, I'm just going to keep taking Guild Gates, I guess. I always feel like the very first thing you should do in a new format like this is like draft aggro if you just want to win, because everybody doesn't know what they're, or nobody rather knows what they're doing. So just drafting some kind of weird aggro deck usually can just beat down and win. Like take the Blood Tithe Harvester here and just go like red black aggro easy. But Predation's good. A lot of green-blue guild gates. I wonder if I should just take the Skirmisher as like a repeatable 2-drop value card. Oath of Jace and Is It Guildgate? I mean, I already have 3 Guildgates here in pack 1, so maybe if we can find another payoff card, you know? Angler? Angler versus Quicken. Oh, wish I had taken the Quicken now. Though we did see a ton of them initially. I guess the Gurmag is common, though. Oh, that's good. Outpost Siege! Nice. That's a good value card. Oh, Gate Colossus. Here we go. So there is just like a true gate deck available. This spell costs 1 less for each gate you control. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Whenever a gate you control enters, you may put it from your graveyard on the top of your library. I don't actually remember what this does. Stain the Mind. Choose a non-land card name. Search target player's graveyard, hand, and library for any... Okay, so that's constructed fodder. Treasure Cruise. Disruption. I have to imagine the Gate Colossus is going to come back around. I think we'd rather just take the Jwari here. The DFCs are just so good and so free. Hey, Stormtide Leviathan. All lands are islands in addition to the other types. Creatures without flying or island walk can't attack. What is this? Look at the top 2 of your library. Put one in your hand and the other on the bottom of your library, and then it rebounds. It's not bad. Oh, Clutch of Currents was sweet. It's a 1-mana sorcery speed bounce or 5-mana bounce, but you know, turn a land into a 3/3. Pulse of Marasa, I remember being great. Return a creature land from your graveyard. From a graveyard to its owner's hand, you gain 6. Butcher was cool. 3/3 for 5. If you exploit, you get to give something -3/3. Kind of want to take Sight Beyond Sight here, or Clutch. Let's go with the card advantage. Is this the sacrifice effect? Yeah, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. Oh, Pilgrim's Eye. It's just another good one. Chain to the Rocks, new art. Looks cool. I think that's new art anyways. Pia and Kirin Nalar. Yikes. Bane of Balaged. It's an annoying top-end card. Philology Archaeologist. Grabs a, what, non-creature, non-land. We have a decent number of hits for it. And actually, the self-mill is really good for the Gurmag anglers. There's another Crypt Incursion or a Wind Rider Patrol. 4/3 flying for 5. Oh, there's the Gates Ablaze! Okay, I'm going to take the Gates Ablaze. I already have a red Guild Gate. I've picked up the Pilgrim's Eye. We're doing... Oh, man! Rabble Master. It's alright. Found ourselves a Rakdos Guild Gate here, too. Yeah, I'm going to cut the Biden of Thassa. Okay, that's cool. Hey, another guild summit. Sure. So there, I don't remember the name of it. There was an angel in the guild summit or in the guild gate format that gained you a bunch of life for each guild gate you controlled. So I have to imagine that that is also in the format. Oh, nice. That's a different Gate Colossus. Okay, I'm probably going to be able to cut these Gurmogs then. Sweet. We get to build a Guildgate deck. First draft of the format. Our land count can already be 16 if we want to with 2 of the DFCs, but it still might be worth it in this particular deck to run 18. There's an Azorius Guildgate. Let's see. Take that. Oh, crying baby. Baby wanted to come play, but daddy's got to record the new set. Reminds me of that that journalist video, if you ever seen that one online. Some guys talking about some like serious war report or something, and his 2 kids like open the door, waltz in, and the wife comes running in and grabs him out. You know, some of you will know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm just kind of speaking nonsense. All right. Pulse on the splash. We could very easily, but I'll take the clutch here. How many guild gates am I looking to play? I guess as many as I can pick up. I don't remember what pack the other Gate Colossus was in, but I would expect it to come back. If it doesn't, that would be a little bit concerning. Ooh, Storm Chaser Mage. Looks like there could be like a good red-blue prowess deck. I guess I take the Boros Guildgate. Oh, okay. Maybe somebody did take the other one. I don't think we wield the second Gate Colossus. But I also don't think anybody else is in Gates, unless they moved in really late. Oh yeah, Swift Spear. Yeah, there's probably some really good red-blue aggro deck. Red-blue prowessy spells deck. That's where the salvo gets good. All right, Hornet Nest. Whenever it's dealt damage, create that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens with flying and death touch. That's pretty funny with Gates Ablaze. Let's see. Murmuring Mystic was good, right? Whenever you cast instant or sorcery, make a 1/1 flyer. And we don't have that many. It'd still be fine. Orkite was just until end of turn, but it was good. I think we're just going to take the Rakdos Guildgate here. Yeah. Chasm Skulker. Whenever you draw a card, you put a 1/1 counter on it. When it dies, you make that many 1/1s with Island Walk. Oh, Brood Monitor. That was a gross one. So Boros Guildgate, I'm hoping to not necessarily run if I can pick up enough others. I guess I'm just going to take another Philagi Archaeologist since it digs for the Guild Summits and the Gates of Blazes. Dragon Lord Ojatai. Whoa. 5 mana, 5/4 flying, has hexproof as long as it's untapped, and then it anticipates if it connects to a player. That's probably worth splashing. I already have Azorius Guildgate and Boros Guildgate for white, I suppose. Ooh, wait, I'm losing a Gateway Plaza and a Dimir Guildgate. And an Ultimate Price. I guess I should be taking more removal when I have this many card advantage effects. No, Ojatai is a little bit too strong. Carry added. Oh, another Dinrova Horror is nice. Oh, Husk is in this too. Valakut Awakening. That used to be a rare. Yeah, there's definitely some red-white heroic nonsense. Or also like red-blue heroic. There have been enough ways to, like Mizium Skin, for example. A blue way to target your own creature. Cyclops. Yeah. What does this one do again? 4/4. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, draw a card. Yeah, that was another nice one. All right, Dimir Guildgate here. Sorry, Essence Scatter. Seen a lot of Devour Fleshes go by, too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guild gates so far. This deck's going to end up being super cool, and then I'm going to go like 1 and 3. Another Rakdos guild gate. Man, so many pulses going around. What is this one? Whenever you activate an ability of an artifact or creature that isn't a mana ability, this gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Activate an ability of an artifact or creature that isn't a mana ability. I assume there's some infinite combo with this. Why else would that be in the format? Activate an ability that's not... I don't know. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're at about 20 spells, but I mean, I'm not huge on predation. Skirmisher is more or less filler. Damn, I really wish we had gotten that second Gate Colossus. Oh, nice. Plaza's fantastic. What is this? Destroy target non-zombie creature. It can't be regenerated. Return up to 1 target zombie from your graveyard to your hand. I have 1 zombie. What is it? Oh, the Lich, probably. Sacrifice Spawning Bed. Make 3 Eldrazi Scions. It's not terrible. Our fixing's pretty nice. Ooh, Ordeal. Oh, man, I used to love the Ordeals in Theros. Oh, the Gatebreaker Ram! They do. Okay, this is another one of the huge payoffs. 3 mana, 2/2, gets +1/+1 for each gate you control, and then if you have 2 or more, it's got Vigilance Trample. Sorry, Dimir Guildgate. Sorry, Denrova Horror. Man, I hope I didn't overlook a couple other of these. I wouldn't be surprised if I did because it was in green. Yeah, I'm assuming whatever that angel is probably in this format too. I mean, we saw all of the other relevant uncommon gate cards, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So another Death Toucher or a 2/4 draw card. Probably 2/4. Another man, I have a feeling I could very easily end up decking myself here. I don't know if I want another Philagi. I might actually take another Jwari Disruption, funny enough. The Boros Guild Gates aren't great. But they are gates. We ended up with 11 Guild Gates. That's pretty funny. So I lost out on 1 Gate Colossus. My concern is that I might not actually have enough ways to win. I kind of wish I had picked up a way to interact, like return something from my graveyard. Because if one of my relevant threats, or if I run out of relevant threats, I don't know if I can win very easily. If there was like a return 2 creatures from your graveyard to your hand type of card, I think we would have wanted it. Okay, I'll run 17 lands with 2 disruptions. This deck looks cool. Let's figure out the basic situation. I mean, I have Pilgrim's Eye, so running 1 of each type of basic could be worth. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably want 1 more island. Ugh. Wait, can't I change the land type somehow? There we go. Oh, they don't have my good lands. Yeah, whatever. Plains Mountain. Do I run one of each? I mean, this is so many red sources for only one red card. I guess how much black do I have access to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's a little concerning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, and the double Jawari. I guess that's kind of like running 10 blue sources. I don't know. I'm probably can get away without running the plains for Ojitai, and then just going up on the blue again. I probably can get around playing the red and go up an extra black as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 red sources without running a mountain. I think that's probably okay. All right, let's try this out. First draft of the format. Of course, we're running 5-color. 5-color guild gates. We have Gates Ablaze. We have the 2 guild summits. We have the Ram. We have the Colossus. I am missing the Angel, and I'm sure there are some other gate payoff cards I'm missing, but this looks fun. All right. Let's lead on black. Go Plaza next turn into Swamp Lich or something. The Oligarch. Yeah, the big thing with this deck is just surviving. Because I have so many lands that enter tapped, right? It's going to be pretty easy to get overrun early game, I feel like. Stasis Snare, sure, that's fine. Probably just want to run out the Philology next turn. Oh, this is no, Afterlife. What is this one? 3/2 prowess. When it enters, return an enchantment from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. Well, I guess now we'd rather go 2/4 draw a card. Knightly Valor. My god. Okay, I'm taking 8. I guess this is what happens when I'm on the draw. If we were on the play, we'd be A-okay, I think. So I don't know if I have the luxury of playing Guild Summit this turn. I think I have to play a creature out. Can't even hold up Jawari here, kind of sucks. Jeez! Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Should just draft some random aggro deck. Okay, fair enough. First game of the format, I lost. Pioneer Masters, confirmed garbage. I will say, this will be an unfortunate format if it turns out there's a really cool gate deck you can draft, like I have. But that aggro is just by far the best thing to do. That would be really unfortunate. And so you can't really cook. We're on the draw again. That's not great, but this is a good hand. I can already tell, though, I'm going to enjoy drafting all the heroic decks, whether it be like red-white or green-white or whatever, or the red-blue prowess decks. So, Masters formats are usually really, really good. Some of my favorite draft formats of all time are like, oh wait. Yeah, Modern Masters. Yeah, Modern Masters. Not Modern Horizons, although I did like Modern Horizons 1 and 2 a lot. But like Modern Masters was also really good. Wait, am I confusing my formats? Is there even a thing called Modern Masters? There is, right? Turn 2, Voyaging Satyr on the play. Uh-oh. So once again, being on the draw here might kill us, because instead of being able to devour flesh their mana dork, our opponent might just beat us up. Bestow gets +2/+2 and it attacks each combat if able. Okay. Guess I'm just gonna devour flesh it so they don't get the mana. In theory, I could have done that when they went to attacks, but they might have used it for mana this turn, so I think the upside of just getting rid of it now is better. Ooh, the Hornet Nest. Alright. 3 mana, 6/6, Vigilance Trample. Pretty good. Well, those things have Death Touch too, right? Yeah. Ah, the gate stack was so fun. This brings back fond memories. Like, I can already cast the Colossus, right? I can cast a 4 mana 8/8 if I draw it. 4 mana 8/8 currently unblockable. If they have a fight effect, what they can do is fight their Hornet Nest to my Gatebreaker Ram and get 6 1/1 flyers. That would be pretty hilarious. Main phase Rimrock Knight. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. They do have the Savage Punch. Man, this is what I'm talking about. So freaking brutal. Come on. So I need to find my Gates Ablaze. Keeping this doesn't do anything since they have all those Death Touchers. Yeah, it's Gates Ablaze or bust at this point. I take 9. I have to go for Sight Beyond Sight. Alright, need to find the Gates Ablaze. That is not it. We can go Lich. That is also not it. Pilgrim's Eye. I'm not dead on board here, but I'm dead to any kind of interaction they might have. But if they don't kill us, then we get to Philagi for Gates Ablaze and pray. I'm going to 2 here. Okay, I get to look at 3 more cards for Gates Ablaze. And we did not hit. So once again, I mean, I think we got pretty unlucky that our opponent had that combo of cards with Hornet Nest, but what can you do? We are 0-2. Our deck is so cool, and we're just getting beat down by stupid, dumb aggro. I'm gonna put in that 3rd Archaeologist. Just digging for our Blaze is just way too important. I should have been running the 3rd since the beginning. We have lost both die rolls, for the record, though, which has not helped our case. Okay, this hand looks fantastic. Let's go with fa la 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 la. Hey, 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 there's the blaze. Man, wish we could have done that in one of the earlier games, but it is what it is. Imposing Sovereign, okay. Pilgrim's Eye for a swamp here, and then next turn we get to Guild Summit into Gate, draw a card. Ashiok? Are you kidding? Oh my god.
A beautiful nightmare. A dash of panic.
That is so dumb, too. We are going to 0-3 to aggro, and a turn 3 Ashiok. Unreal. Man, what a frustrating draft. I'm going to 0-3 my first draft of this format. How miserable.
My work is a delicate process.
I'm so mad, dude. Oh, God. This is hilarious, though. The one game where I draw the Gates Ablaze is the one game where it's at its worst. Oh, my lord. That is just too funny. That is way too funny. Let's see, they hit Dinrova, they hit Gatebreaker. Oh, man. I hate Ashiok. Actually, one of the least unfun things.
Your bravery is but an illusion.
We have to pray that somehow they don't have a way to deal with my Gate Colossus. Because otherwise, we literally died on turn 3. This is a mythic, though, right? Yeah, at least they didn't change the rarity against that. Hit my other Dinrova horror. Oh, boy. Wait, I just realized the Ashiok is a pure splash and they just had it on turn 3. That is also pretty frustrating. Holy smokes. I mean, I have to try to attack it here. Supernatural stamina to be able to block. Oh, God.
The lucid are exhausting.
Can I win in time if I draw a card here? I guess I need to Gates Ablaze. Oh, can't play Falaji out. Ah, horrendous game. Such an easy game if our opponent just doesn't have exactly their island plus Ashiok. I suppose this is what I get for trying to have fun. You may sacrifice another permanent if you do make a 3/2, so... I need to Devour Flesh this. It's still possible I can win this game. It's just very, very unlikely. I need to kill them in the next... Well, before I deck out, so... Ah, that ain't gonna cut it. Yep, I can't kill the Ashiok here. Alright, GG's. Wow, I am really, really sad. Our deck was so cool, and we just... die roll lost, aggro, aggro, and then we get turn 3 Ashiok in a splash. Well... I never cherry pick my drafts, so we're gonna get a very we got our 0-3 out of the way, but this is early access, so that doesn't count. Very first draft, Pioneer Masters, we draft a sweet Guildgate deck. 0-3. I do think this deck has legs to stand on. I think we just rolled pretty unfortunate, so I am definitely going to be drafting Gates a lot when the set fully comes out, but an unfortunate first ending. Hopefully you still enjoyed it. The drafting part of it was very enjoyable. The games were abysmal, and I'm going to delete them from memory. But until next time, friends, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.